Hey guys, what is up? Welcome to another stream with Jamie Farnsworth at a Farnsworthy Company LLC. So, today I want to answer any questions that I possibly can about your vending journey, where you're at right now, what's going on, and just anything I can do to help today is what I would really like to get into. I might even talk about some issues that I'm having in the vending industry, and maybe you guys can help me out as well. But that's what today's whole stream is going to be all about. And let's see what we got going on. I am sorry I'm about 12 minutes late today. I'm just going to dive this down and start talking to you guys. This is going to be a very interactive stream today. I really want to get everyone that's on here already, I want you to start thinking about where you're at in the vending industry, where you're at in life in general. And if you have any questions or advice that you'd like, I'd really like to work with you guys and get something going there. So first in here, we got DDK14. Messages first. He made it first. What's up, man? And I'm going to show that. That's good. I want to see that. Outranking. I'll get to you in a second. So Rhodes, what's up, man? Rhodes is going to be our moderator today. If there's any sort of foul language or anything such like that, he will be right on it to clean up the chat and make sure everything is going good. As I was saying before, today is a questionnaire, sort of. Where are you at in your vending life so far? And do you have any questions? Are there things that you need to know that you don't right now? Some of these questions are already pretty great. Or not questions, some of the statements are already pretty great. So, Marty Martin says, I was waiting. Yes, I was about 12 minutes late today. Normally I'm right on the spot at 5, but I was a little bit late today. I had to catch up with a good friend of mine. Outranking. I love the way that outranking comes into this, and I have no idea why my filter always catches this, but it is Farnsworth! If you guys can't tell, I am almost completely over the sickness. I still get a little bit of scratchy left in my voice, but it's almost completely gone. So I'm so stoked about that. Can everyone hear me okay? I'm using the mic today, hoping that it's working pretty good. Sample 456 says, hi, how are you doing, Sample? Do you have any questions about the vending industry, or do you have any questions in general about life that we can talk about in today's stream? Marty says, hello to everyone. Everyone, make sure that you say hello back to Marty. I appreciate that. Lezo, can I get a mod? So I have a couple of moderators right already, and Rhodes is going to be the mod for today. Isaac Slave, hey dude, I'm really bored. My mom is in a meeting. You should be in meetings, man. Oh, I guess you're what, 13, right? If I remember right. You're doing pretty good to start with as it is. Well, I hope that I can cure your boredom today. I really do. Footy Champs, hi, how are you? Good to see you. It's good to see you in the chat here. I feel like I should move my whole chat over here because it's over here right now, but I'll just look at the camera every now and again as I'm going. So, where are we at? Rose, yes, I will. Sample 465. How come on the vending machine at the school there was a rubber at the edge of a spring that made my snack stick? Oh, okay, I know what you're talking about. It's weird. It's weird that it made it stick because that rubber at the end is actually designed to push the snack further off. Maybe it's broken, because I have a couple that are broken that I need to replace, but usually they're in the shape of a triangle. And what they do is a lot of the time chips will get caught, and they're supposed to be on the top, so it'll push the chip down so it falls. But it shouldn't be sticking. So there's something actually wrong with that part in general. I hope that answers your question, Sample. For the chaps, first to like. Hey, everyone, hit that like button. We love the like button. We really do. So we want to keep the comments flowing because I want to keep talking today. I want to keep discussing everything, making sure that we're answering questions. If you guys got any kind of vending question or a business question at all, I'd like to get it answered for you guys today. So it's going to be very, very interactive stream. Normally I'll go and do something for you guys, but today I'm going to interact with you guys pretty heavily. had I had to bang the machine like 5 times hard. Don't be afraid. Like, a lot of people get really upset about hitting machines, but sometimes it just needs a love tap. I actually advise some of my, depending on where it is, because some people go overboard with it, but I advise a lot of people to just tap it a couple times if it doesn't come off, because that's a lot easier than causing everyone a headache. Rhodes, you got strep throat. I thought I was going to have strep throat. I was really scared because my tonsils were all swollen. I haven't had my tonsils removed. I thought it was going. Jaime, what's up, dude? How are you, man? Hey, Jaime, I actually ordered my first Niax reader yesterday. I got the VPOS Touch. I'm pretty excited for it. I can't wait to see it come in. Michael Knott's letting us know that everyone can hear me. That's good. That's good. Outranking is saying hello back to Marty. Awesome. Love to hear it. So Marty Martin says, like and subscribe. I just appreciate you guys being here. You can like and subscribe if you want, but I really appreciate everyone that comes to my streams. You guys come to my streams pretty often. A lot of the time it's the same people that show up here, and oh my gosh, I can't wait to get to that comment. A lot of the time it's the same people that show up over and over and over again, and it's a really big deal to me that you guys get enough value out of my content that you'll show up at literally every stream. That's a huge deal to me. Isaac's Life, you always do. This is a really good question. Isaac's Life, he says, dude, how do I get warehouse locations? So I am actually going to be looking for a warehouse location. You guys are going to be the first to hear it, but the laundromat is not going to be opening back up. I got a video coming out on it soon, but the price of water at that specific area and some water issues in that town have made it far too expensive for that laundromat to reopen. So it will not be reopening, and my machines will be delivered to me. So we're going to have to find a new place for those machines. I did get compensated for what happened. So we'll save that conversation for another video. But I'm going to put a little marker right here just so I know where we're at. We're talking about how to get warehouse locations. I am so stoked about this topic because I myself am going to be looking specifically for a warehouse location. Now here's the thing. All of the warehouses in my immediate area are definitely taken by my competition. So I'm going to have to set a machine in a warehouse where they already have a machine. So it's probably not going to perform quite as well as it could, but it's an opportunity for me to outperform my competition. And I definitely 100% plan on doing that for sure. So what I would do is I would go there. I would simply walk in to the office area. You can almost always distinguish an office area in warehouses, right? So you find the office area and introduce yourself. Hello, my name's Jamie Farnsworth. I own a local vending company. I was wondering if you guys are happy with your current vending or if you would like additional vending on top of that. Is there anything I can do to make things easier for your workers in that warehouse? Is there anything I can do to make it more comfortable for them? You want to display yourself as if you're trying to help them, not sell them something. You just talk about yourself, where you're coming from. You always use local. Always use local because everyone wants to support each other, right? So you always want to use local. That's a big deal. So let's get back up to that. I hope that answers the how to get warehouse locations question. I can solve a Rubik's Cube. That has nothing to do with vending, Isaacs, but that's awesome, and I'd love to see it sometime. What was your first ever vending machine? So Sample, I actually have a video on my first ever vending machine. It depends on what you want to. Are you talking about full line or are you talking about in general? I'll answer both. If you're talking about in general, my very first vending machine was one of the 3 Vendstar machines that I have. I used to have videos on my YouTube channel that were specifically about me painting those Vendstar machines. And it was very poorly edited, very poorly filmed. I think they had a whopping 20-something views to begin with. And I wound up getting rid of them because they weren't getting any more views, and they were very, very horribly put together videos. So with that being said, that was the Venstar 3000. My brain just straight up stopped working. The Venstar 3000s were my very first machines. I have to admit that I had a kind of a negative experience in my area because I don't know for sure, but I think that it has to do with either the locations I was getting or the population in my area. An 11-mile radius, we have under 11,000 people, so it's a huge difference there. You're not having as much traffic. I even had one in a roller skating rink that really just didn't perform to par. Maybe $15 a month, which is Quick Play is minimum. That's their absolute minimum. My first full line machine was a Royal 660. It's a blue cover. It's actually the one that's in the Lebanon Tire warehouse. And that was my very first full line machine. I love that machine. It still works to this day, and I can't wait to put a credit card reader on it. That's going to be awesome. So the next one was this is Rhodes, you should do a 24-hour stream. Oh man, that's a tough one. If I do a 24-hour stream, we'll talk about this because someone else messaged me asking me to do this once. If we do a 24-hour stream, I would have to plan it wicked far ahead of time, and that would be taking up 24 hours of my time, including my sleep. So we would have to do like maybe some sort of raffle or something. I would have to do something to make it profitable for me. Don't take that the wrong way, but that's a lot of time to be awake. But I'll consider it. I want you guys to come up with some ideas maybe and shoot me a message on Facebook or any social media about a 24-hour stream, what we would want to do and how we'd want to go about it. But we could probably do something like that. Orlando just hopped on. I want to start with bulk and arcade machine, but I'm getting lack of support from my parents. They don't seem to know what I'm doing. Okay, Orlando, there's a couple of questions I need to ask in this. A, how old are you? B, that really stinks because you're purchasing assets. They're not liabilities at all. And maybe you can approach them with this. Maybe if you don't already know the difference between an asset and a liability, which if you're trying to get into this industry, you're trying to make money. So I assume that you know the difference between an asset and a liability. I think you should approach them and to discuss with them the differences between assets and liabilities. And I'm assuming you need support from your parents in order to do this. So I would definitely let them know that you understand how money works and you want to create an income flow. You want to have a plan B if you decide that you don't want to go to college, or I probably wouldn't bring up the college part. A lot of parents are really sensitive to that. But you just want to be covered on all fronts. You want to have as many streams of income as you possibly can by the time you get out of school. That way, in case something happens with the economy or something happens in general, you are safe. You're trying to look out for yourself. Use the word safe. Safety is a very convincing word when it comes to parents. Man, I hope this doesn't come back and bite me in the butt. But I think any parent, to an extent, no parent should ever let their child go into an immense amount of debt. Anything over like $8,000 worth of debt for someone under the age of 18 is very dangerous. So Orlando, if you're thinking about going into debt to create these to create these assets, think about it. Maybe you should spend some time working up and building up money to purchase these. Because once you make money, your parents can't really dictate what you do with the money. However, what your parents can dictate is how you travel if you don't currently have a license or you're not old enough to have a license or something like that. So that's the thing that would hold you back. If you have a bicycle and you're in a local town or something like that and backpack, some small machines, you can go around. I mean, if they're really going to hold you back from doing it, I think that's a silly decision on their part, because having assets at a young age is an incredibly helpful thing. So we're going to move on to a couple more comments here. Marty Martin is just replying to Outranking. Sample 456. Is YouTube and vending your only income? No. I would never restrict myself to 2 incomes. To list off my incomes, I sublet 2 condos, which means that I have 2 landlords. I rent 2 condos, and I have 2 landlords. I sublet the downstairs of a condo that I live in to 2 tenants, meaning that I rent that space out to them, even though that I'm renting the entire space. So I have an income there. And then I have another condo that I am essentially a property manager on, where I rent out to 4 people in that condo. It's a 4-bedroom condo, and I rent rooms out individually to 4 different people, and I have a stream of income there. I work for Domino's delivering pizzas because it has a very, very high return on your hourly wage. So like I make $5 an hour while I'm at Domino's. However, after tips, I usually average somewhere in between $18 and $28 an hour. When I was working nights, it was closer to the $28 mark. It was right up there. So that's 4 different income streams right there. We got vending. We have vending, YouTube, subletting, and I have my for work job, the Domino's. And I also invest a little bit. I use Acorns, and like every time I run my card, it's not really it's more saving than it's investing. I'm not going to count that. But with Acorns, when you run your card, you round up to the nearest dollar, and you save that money essentially, and you get a return on it it's benignly small. So it's not really investing. I wouldn't say they advertise it investing, but it's not. So we'll say that I have 4 income streams currently. Unless you want to count my affiliates, I'm affiliated with Vensoft, Crema Espresso, Vending, and Amazon, obviously. The income on those is pretty low, though. Between the 3 of them, it's under $100 a month right now. So it's not really something I would count just yet. I usually went by the name Alexander, but I just changed it to my vending business name, which is Smart Martin. That's cool, man. That's awesome. I think I remember having you in here. That's definitely cool, man. Azan, what's going on, dude? It's good seeing you, bud. How's the YouTube journey going? You've been bordering that 500 mark forever. How close are we now? Jungle Joe says hi. Oh, where are we? My whole screen just went nuts. There we go. Jungle Joe says hi. Azan says up. What's up? Evan the Arcader. What happened to Chrome Vending? Okay, so I have to. A lot of people have been asking me this over and over and over again, and I can't really say. I don't know what happened to him. I hope everything's okay with him, but I really don't. I don't know. Isaac's Life. Thanks, Jamie. I'll talk to my dad about getting one. Dude, I really hope that you get that warehouse location. Especially if your dad's working with you to do this. That's awesome. I really wish more parents would promote entrepreneurship at young ages, because time is the most valuable asset you have. And when you are very young, it's a very very big asset. The older you get, the smaller that asset gets. So you run out of time to create things. And at a young age, you can create things very quickly. I will be here the whole time. Awesome roads. That's good. Day in the life. That would be pretty cool. Yeah. So a day in the life, is that your suggestion, Outranking, for a 24-hour stream? Man, that'd be intense. Like, that would be pretty intense. I probably wouldn't sleep if I was going to do that. I'd probably pick like a easy wake up time. Like, I'd probably start the stream at 12 a.m. and then end the stream at 12 p.m. kind of deal. That would be 24 hours, right? Yeah. Or no, end the stream at 12 a.m. the next morning. That's probably how I would do it if I was going to do it. And I would have to figure out I'd have to figure out some of the logistics behind it, because normally I would be on this platform, but I would probably have to be on some sort of phone platform or mobile platform of some sort to go do stuff. Becky Marie comes in and says, hey guys, just now getting here. So to explain to you what today's live stream is about, today's live stream is about questions you may have about the vending industry, or questions in general, things that you would like to see on the channel, just anything that I can possibly help you with. Today is a very interactive stream. Normally I have a stream that is me doing something and interacting with you guys, but today is purely interaction. This whole stream is specifically to try to help you guys in some aspect of wherever you're having difficulty, whether it be in vending, in some entrepreneurship venture. I don't know if I said that correctly, but we're going to go with it. But yeah, so Becky Marie, if you have any questions, try to think of them, put them in here, and I will get to them. I'm going to get to every single comment today, and we're going to run through it and definitely try to address everything that we possibly can. As a reminder, everyone, try to keep the comments flowing as fast as you can so I can respond to them. If the comments are coming in faster than I can respond to them, then we're going to have a very seamless, awesome stream, and I'm looking forward to it. I love the interaction with you guys, and hopefully we can get some productive questions answered and some topics gone on here. Now, the next one is Orlando. I'll send you a message on Facebook. It's a lot to say, and some I don't want to say here. Everyone, feel free to look me up on Facebook. I know this is like the dangerous thing in the world to do, but I've got a family Facebook and a regular Facebook. But look me up on Facebook. It's Jamie Farnsworth. I'm wearing my merch. If you have any questions, bear with me because I get a lot of messages every day, but I will try to respond to every single person that comes through. Orlando, I will be looking for your message because I think that I need more context to help answer the question that you had earlier to really get things going. Becky Marie says, is there a lending financial company that is vending friendly for startup? Most brand new machine manufacturers have a finance option. I am a very, very big advocate of building from the ground up, which means that you, instead of going out and financing your assets, purchasing them if you can. But if you're, just drop my mic. I did a mic drop, everyone. If you're going to finance anything in the world, financing an asset is probably the smartest thing to finance. So you obviously spend more as you finance anything. But yes, AMS Vending offers financing. I have heard if you have been operating a business for 2 or more years, almost any financial institution will probably give you a loan to grow your business. The problem is my phone. Sorry, guys. I'm supposed to turn that off. The problem is, I don't know where I was going with that. Yeah, any financial institution will loan you money. The problem with that is you need to be in business for 2 years, and you need the money when you start, not 2 years after you've been in business, right? So I would definitely go out there. If you have a good credit score, use your own name and a sole proprietorship. Don't ever do this without having a business. Start a business. Don't ever just jump into this as a side hustle, because you're going to make more than $800 a year, and you need to file your taxes if you make more than $800 a year. So definitely get your business set up If it's a sole proprietorship in most states, that's free. And then you can go and use your own credentials, your own credit score, and almost every large vending company, you select it, AMS, Royal Vendors, Dixie Narco, almost all of them will finance. But definitely, that I hope that answers your question. They're not going to finance you for your initial product cost, though. Your initial product cost is going to be something that you're going to have to do. Vito Belli, how a contract for a location should look like, and for which period of time have you made contracts with your locations? So I have one contract. Out of all of my locations, only one of them is contracted. The reason it is contracted is because I have competition, and that location is also a government location. I try to avoid contracts in any other situation unless I don't want them to kick me out. Like if I'm in a competitive situation, I don't want them to kick me out, then I definitely want to have a contract. If I'm in a situation where I don't know how well it's going to perform, I don't want to be in a contract with that at all. Like I want nothing to do with a contract because I want to be able to pull my machine out of there. So if you are making a contract, I strongly recommend a dollar amount of profit in the contract. State how much it needs to bring in. If it doesn't bring in X amount of money per month, then you have the right to remove the machine. There's a lot of things you need to think about with contracts. And I strongly recommend, if you're going to do a contract, get a hold of a lawyer and discuss with them what you want in the contract, and try to make it reasonable for you and the location that you're setting the contract up for. You definitely want both parties to be happy. That's the very important side of all this, right? I strongly recommend getting a lawyer in that specific case to put everything together for you. Evan the Arcader says, if you do a 24-hour stream, you could bring us with you filling your machines. I could. And that's something that I've thought about, doing a 24-hour, just kind of bringing you guys with me. And it's something I'll continue to think about. It's something I need to run by the wife, because I got to see if she's all right with me being on camera for 24 hours straight. I've definitely done like the no sleep for 24-hour thing multiple times, just trying to make sure that I get videos uploaded and stuff. But I just got to make sure that she would be okay with that. And I love the ideas. Bringing you guys with me for machine filling. I'm not sure what I would call a 24-hour stream with a Farnsworthy company, or a 24-hour stream with an entrepreneur, or something like that. Give me some ideas for that, guys. I'm surprised at how many people are really interested in seeing something like that. I'll do it. If people want to see it, I'll do it. I'll probably hype it up first. But Outranking says, yeah, bro, you got to do it. Record parts of your day, then fully edit it, then upload it. Would be fun for your subscribers, I think. So, a long time ago, I made a video similar to that, and I put it on like a vlog channel or something. I just never did anything with the channel after that. Maybe I should do something like that. A day. Yeah, that's something I'm going to think about. I'm definitely going to think about that. From your normal videos, usually how long would you wait to collect, and how long are you going to wait now? For my normal videos, I'm glad. So this is from sample 456, and this question is stemming off of my last video that I released. My last video I released, I mentioned that I wasn't going to be doing collections quite as often as I have been, for the purpose of YouTube content. I'm going to be very open about this. For the purpose of producing a lot of YouTube content, and a lot of collection videos in particular, because they perform the best. I have been visiting my locations a bit more often than they really necessarily need to be. The longest I have waited has been 2 weeks, where I have a lot of locations that I could definitely let them go for a month, 4 weeks, and in all reality, what we're going to be doing from here on out is I'm still going to be servicing them every 2 weeks. I'm just not going to take the money out. I got a lot of I didn't get a lot. I got one person that gave me a little bit of backlash about that. Just so everyone knows, if you want to try to rob my machines, there are alarms on them now. And I also have people watching the machines for me that work there, that are aware that I'm about to do what I'm about to do. So I have insurance for anything that may happen, and you'll probably go to jail if you try to steal my machines. But so yeah, it's going to be, I'm going to wait until everything's full. I'm not sure how long it's going to take for that to happen, but I would say probably 6 to 8 weeks, right in that area somewhere. We'll be here while I draw some vending artwork. Oh, were you the one who was talking to me the other day about, yes, yeah, you were the one that was talking to me about your artwork. I have not yet had a chance to actually look at it, and I will look at it, I promise you. I will definitely look at it. Michael Knott says, how much would you pay for a vending machine where the bill validator isn't working? Well, bill validator is anywhere from $100 to $300. So I would pay probably $100 less than it's worth, depending on what kind of machine it is, what year machine it is, how new it is, if it's an MDB machine or if it's an old school machine that doesn't have MDB. It could range anywhere from $300 to $500 or $600, maybe $1,000. But the most expensive part of a vending machine, for the most part, is the money systems. Well, no, the compressors are wicked expensive, but about $100 less than what they're asking is what I'd go for on that. You're waiting on your LLC to clear with the state. Why does it take so long in everyone else's state? It literally took like 3 hours in my state for my LLC to clear, and I hear a lot of people that have to wait a specific amount of time. Does every state out there just hate businesses or what? John Stanford says, "What up, yo?" John, got any questions related to the vending industry that I can help you with today? Vito says, okay, thanks. John, you silly person. I'm sure there's some ladies here. Rhodes says, if you do a 24-hour stream, you might want to have some energy drinks. Yes, I agree. Some energy drinks and a lot of coffee. Becky Marie says, okay, back to the finances. Will honor boxes work to get more capital for machine purchases? So maybe I should tell you how my story worked, like what happened with me. I got into the vending industry because I saw Brian LaRue on Vending Nation. I bought 3 Vendstar machines, and I was employed while this was happening. About 3 Vendstar machines. I painted them, I put them up, and I placed them. They didn't perform the way that I was hoping that they would perform. I then lost my job. I took my very last paycheck, and I bought 50 honor boxes with this paycheck. There is a bit of a moral clash with honor boxes because a lot of people think that even though you're dedicating all this time and you're purchasing product, all of the money that they put in the box needs to go to the charity. The money can't go towards buying the product that you're paying for and stuff like that. Bear with me 1 second. Excuse me. So there's a bit of a negative stigma that comes with the honor boxes. But if you do the honor boxes correctly, you do help a cause and you help your own self get out of poverty or get out of a difficult financial position. You help yourself build capital. So I strongly recommend it. I also recommend keeping quiet about it because people have very strong opinions. Uneducated people generally have very strong opinions about what honor boxes should do. And they also don't understand how profit works at all. So that's what I did. I got into honor boxes. I built up enough to buy a soda machine, which is where my vending channel starts, where I bought that soda machine. You buy your soda machine, and you're going to find that soda machine, if you put it in the right place, is going to make more than all your honor boxes together. And then you use all the money from that to start. Like, I haven't taken any money out of my business, and I've been at it for a year now. I've taken every single penny that I've made profit. I've put it back into my business and into my YouTube channel, and grown my businesses. And I haven't actually like taken any money from it at all. No, that's wrong. I did take some money from it to put a down payment on a second condo for me to go through and sublet. So I did do that. But I hope that answers your question, Becky. If you have any more, feel free to ask, and I will continue to answer them for you. Tim, dang it, what did I miss? Tim, so to catch you up on what's going on, today's stream is more of an interactive stream than what I normally do. I'm going through and answering questions. I do not mind repeating questions. If you have the same question that someone's already had, go ahead and ask it. I don't really have a problem with repeating it because we have new people that come into the stream and people that come out of the stream on a regular basis all the way through the entire hour that I do it. But today we're going to be talking about, I'm going to be answering questions for everyone who is in the vending journey. I actually want to know, here's a good question for everyone that's watching right now. Your next comment, I want you to comment where you're at, how many machines you have, if you're planning on purchasing a machine, how many locations you have, how much you've invested, and where you want to be. So I want to know where you're at now and where you want to be. You guys, all of you who are watching right now, go ahead and comment that. And if you have a question that you want to ask on top of that, go ahead and include it in your comment. But that's what we're doing today, Tim. We're going through and we're answering any vending questions that we possibly can. And it looks like you followed up with a vending question, which is awesome. I'm stoked about that. Any thoughts on vending energy drinks? So I've actually had a fairly negative experience with energy drinks. It seems that in my demographics of area, people don't really drink the energy drinks quite as much as they drink like Mountain Dew. They definitely turn over. I definitely see a lot of turnover in them, which is good. But I don't think it's a big money maker. I don't think I don't think you should focus on them. You'll make significantly more money on a 29-cent can of soda that you sell for $1 than you will on an energy drink that you pay $1.09 for and sell for $2. Because you can fit more of those cans in the machine usually. What about the electricity? How this part works? How does this part work? So depending on where you are, I have a really strange case where my only competition, if their machine doesn't meet a standard, then they actually charge the location. They charge the location to compensate because they finance all their machines. So their machines need to make a certain amount a month for their company to be profitable, and they charge their locations to do this, which is totally asinine to me. I think it's very silly. So I don't really give out any sort of commission, if that's what you're asking. And usually the amount of electricity that vending machines use is not substantial enough to really notice. Wandering Vending, what's up? How are you? I'm not even going to try to pronounce whatever that word is that you said, Synergy Dragon. Just saying. Dark Master says you're almost at 5K. I know, I'm really excited about this. I have to be honest and straightforward with you guys. I don't really care how many subscribers I have. I care that you guys are here. Like it's more important to me. Like, my subscriber count doesn't matter a whole lot to me. It's more important to me that you guys show up and you guys watch my videos, and that I bring some sort of value to you. That is significantly more important to me than how many subscribers I have. But it is cool that we're almost there at 5K. That's amazing, absolutely amazing. Valdez Vending says Utah. Kip Zero, what would be a good price on buying a used vending machine? If you were talking about a bulk machine, I would say anywhere from $20 to $60. If you're talking about a full line machine, anywhere from $300 to $700. Orlando, if you're still on, bud, your messages pop through, so don't message me right now. Message me later. Where was I? What would be a good price? Okay. What I hear you saying is that honor boxes are not profitable at all. No, that's false. That's very, very false. Honor boxes are extremely profitable. You're only required to pay 50 cents per box, and you get quite a bit. You get quite a bit out of it. What I am saying is that a lot of people can't seem to understand that you chose to start a business, start a profitable business, and donate a portion of your profits to a company while starting your business. Granted, you are donating that portion because you're using their sigil or whatever it is that they have, but a lot of people assume that every dime that they put in that box needs to go to the charity. Now, they're not counting for the fact that you spend so much time driving around. And if you look at a charity, a lot of people get so upset because, oh my gosh, there's a whole bunch of people working for this charity that want to take a paycheck home. Well, I mean, they're working 24 hours a day. They're working often. You should pay them a fair wage. But that's where that gets. That's where it gets today. Road, where are we? Got a little bit behind here. I'm going to jump ahead real quick and say thanks to Tim. I really do. Oh, there it is right there. I really do appreciate it. And I'll thank you so much for your feedback. Reason I went this route was I actually asked employees and they requested them. So glad to be a part of the community. I'm glad to have you here as part of the community. I really do appreciate you being here on the stream with me. It means a lot to me. So I hope that kind of answers. The reason that I got away from honor boxes in general is because whether I want to accept it or not, I'm becoming a bit of a public figure, and whether my morals match up with other people's morals or not, I need to respect other people's morals. So I removed the honor boxes completely from my route, and I don't use them anymore. Although while I was running the honor boxes, I had a moral problem with it myself. Not only was I paying the 50 cents per box, I was actually taking 50% of my net earnings from the boxes and donating it to a local breast cancer place as well. So I had a problem with that, and I was getting a lot of negative backlash on it. Probably from a whole bunch of people who don't donate any of their money to charity, but that's besides the point. Sample 456 says I'm in Omaha, Nebraska, and I have 0 machines, but I'm hoping to get into the vending business after I graduate high school and save enough money. Sample, I suggest that you get into it right now. Go mow some lawns or do something and get into it right now. That way, by the time that you get out of high school, you already have something going for you. And if you've got it built big enough, you may not need to get a job. You may be able to just live off of what you've built while you were in high school. Like I was explaining earlier today, time is your biggest asset. And the younger you are, the more of that asset you have. Break your years down. Break them down. Like I'm 28 years old right now, right? That means that I've got, I don't know, what's the statistic? Something like 80 years old right now. So that means I've got 50 years left to do as much as I possibly can. So uh, time starts to become perspective. Like the last year has passed by wicked quick for me, and the older you get, the faster time seems to go. So I suggest that you get into it right now. Sample 456. Rhodes, you're only going for an hour today. I try to keep it at an hour. I'm gonna try to catch up with the comments, but I'm definitely like keep bringing the comments. I love having more comments than I can keep up with. It's awesome. But I'm gonna try to keep it in an hour, so around like 6. We'll say 6:20. I'll probably cut it off today. Valdez Vending says Utah, 15 machines, 9 locations. You and I are like at the same point. That's pretty cool. Right around the same area as you. Wandering Vending. I am making a plan to start my tea and vending business. Just one LLC. Smart. I like where you're going. I'm considering ideas for down the road, talking to tea business owners or tea businesses, farmers. I may do my own bottling too. I am still planning. Wandering Vending, is awesome that you're planning all this stuff together, but planning does nothing without action. So remember to take action on your planning. I'm sure you will, and I look forward to it. On healthy vending, selling healthy options in Junction, you're going to find a problem with healthy vending because people don't want healthy stuff. Unfortunately, that is the way of life. You can't sell what people don't want. So that's why places like Burger King, McDonald's, that's why they succeed so well, because people don't really want to be healthy. They want to be unhealthy. They enjoy the unhealthy stuff. But next is vending. From Florida, I have 3 bulk machines. Florida, I have 3 bulk machines, 6 full line locations, 2 ATM locations. That is awesome. If you can, I would love to hear a bit more about the ATM machines, because I would love to get into that. It seems like the capital to get into it is a lot higher than the vending, the full line vending is. If I'm incorrect on this, please let me know. I'd love to hear more about it. Vito Belly, I want to do something different but need vending machines for it. Hamburg, Germany. So we now have, I think that's 3 or 4 people that watch my channel from Germany. Guys, I absolutely love having you on here from Germany. That's amazing. It's super cool that we're getting cross country like that, across the world like that. Wandering Vending. A thing I love about vending is it's a turnkey operato, and I can almost just start. You're right, it is very turnkey. Something that I stress all the time and I talk about on a regular basis is vending is not passive. A lot of people pitch vending as passive, but it is not passive at all. You have to put in the time to make the money. So you have, say you get 12 vending machines in a route, right? You still got to put an 8-hour day in for those 12 vending machines. Your return on your 8 hours is excellent, but it's not passive because you still have to trade time for money. Passive is when you trade an item for money and the money continues to pay you over and over and over and over again. You do something once, you put your money in one place, and then it pays you over and over and over again. The only way you can really achieve this is if you start like a vending company and then you hire someone to run the route for you, and then you get money from that person because you own the vending route, right? I'm not sure what just happened. It says we're reconnected, so I hope everyone's still here. I do apologize about that, whatever it was. But yeah, here we go. So let me catch up to where I was here. Things I love about vending. Yep, okay. Have you ever done candy machines? I have some questions about a few of my machines. Yes, I have 3 Vendstars in circulation right now making money. Go ahead and drop your question. I'll see if I can help. Becky Marie, hit that like button to help out because this... hit that like button to help out because this is valuable information. Becky, thank you. I really do appreciate that. That's awesome. I'm still really excited to, after I leave Hawaii in a couple of days, to meet Ibanez again. Yep, Jaime Ibanez is awesome, awesome kid, and his channel went nuts. Like I couldn't believe that. At first, I was envious of it. At first, I was like very envious because I put in like a year's worth of work, and then here's this kid. He comes in and he puts in a couple days worth of work and goes viral like crazy. But I'm happy for him. He did a really good job with his videos. It was cool that he shared everything, and it worked out really well. Also, most of charity workers themselves are low income. Yes, I agree with you. Ken Ellis responds, says, I guess the only reason I said that was because you said there was more profit in one soda machine than there were in 50 honor boxes. And that's absolutely true. If you have one soda machine in the right place, it will bring more money than the 50 honor boxes will. In honor boxes, I was collecting maybe $600-700 in a month. My best soda machine location does that itself, one location, and well, it does about $900 a month. That's my best location. Wandering Vending says, I've been talking to people about San Francisco. I think healthy vending has a better chance. I mean, I would like the healthy and unhealthy options, both giving an option. Yeah, I agree. You mix it up. You definitely want to mix it up, but don't totally get away from unhealthy options, because what an unhealthy person is going to buy from your vending machine, right? They're going to continue to buy from your vending machine over and over. Someone who's trying to be healthy is going to look at your vending machine, see an unhealthy option, and be like, "Oh, that looks really good. I'm going to cheat and go buy it." But that's a horrible way to look at it. I'm sorry, but it's the truth. It's the way things are, and it's the way that capitalism works. Next is Vending. The paperwork associated with getting started with ATMs is what causes the most heartburn. Okay, so there's legal ramifications. There's stuff that you have to go through legally to do the ATM business. I would have to look into that in my state, because there was. It seems like my state's a lot. My state loves business, and it's very easy to start a business. It's very inexpensive, and politics are starting to make things a little bit less difficult for business owners, which is great. A lot more people can come out of poverty and jump into business. That's what everyone wants to see. I'm going to try the Honor Box trays for snacks, purchased from Cameron Packaging. Put my own printing on them without a charity. Becky, so if you do that, I hope when you get into that and you do that, because I've never done that and I have no experience with it. I hope that you can continue to give us your perspective on that as you go through your journey, because I would love to see how that does. An issue I had with the candy honor boxes is, despite it being associated with a charity, there's still a fairly large amount of theft. There's a lot of locations. I mean, you got to pull locations that just don't. The theft is too high, but it is what it is. Noman Ran, what's bulk vending versus full line vending? Okay, so this is a very good question, and I have to remind myself every now and again that a lot of people don't know the difference between full line bulk or coffee or anything like that. Bulk means that you open a bag of product and you pour it into a container, and then it vends for 25 cents, 50 cents, 75 cents, depending on what kind of mechanism you have, and it's almost always mechanical. You're putting bulk product into a container and selling it in small increments. Full line vending is what it sounds like. It's full size machines, like full size. I think like full size soda snack machines. I think even a half sized snack machine is still considered like a tabletop snack machine. I believe that's still considered full line vending. If you guys feel differently, let me know, because I'm not really an expert on that front, but I definitely think the differences between bulk and full line is simply that you open a container for bulk and you put a closed container inside a full line vending. So you put a bag that's closed. which is really ironic because in my state, I had to get a special license to do bulk vending, specifically because I opened a container before I put it in another container. So they called it a processed food at that point. So I had some of the same ramifications that a sandwich place would have, which was really interesting to me. Rhodes, I followed you on Instagram. You know, I need to start posting on Instagram more. I have not been. So that's something I need to get a little bit better with. I don't post a lot on Instagram, and I need to post more on Instagram. Thank you for following me. I really do appreciate it. Isaac's Life is back. You were in a restaurant. That's awesome, man. So the meeting is over. That's good. Does anybody here have vending in Cali? I am willing to bet that someone in here is probably from Cali. I see a lot of people in there, and it's interesting to me because there's so much vending in Cali, but Cali hates business so much. It's really remarkable. I guess an LLC in Cali cost $800 a year. That's pretty intense. Wondering, Oregon or Hawaii? I don't know, man. So I bought product for my machines yesterday. It's Jado. I brought product for my machines yesterday. When it came in, when it came to the peanut M&Ms, it vended 3 candies, then none, then 8, then 6. I tried this on 3 of my machines, and they all vend the same amount. Oh, so what I would do is I'd pull it apart and check your candy wheel and make sure that your candy wheel isn't broken, because it sounds like a flap. That sounds like a broken flap inside the candy wheel. Samuel says, "Hi, sorry for the grammar, but I'm not English native speaker. What are the best companies for soda and snack machines?" So with my experience so far, the best companies for soda and snack machines, I would say is a pretty good list. USI is really good. AMS, I don't own any, but I've heard really good things about them. My AP machine is a wonderful machine, automated products. Dixie Narco makes a really good soda machine. My favorite is probably Royal. Royal Vendors creates a very awesome machine. Most of my machines are either Royal, Dixie Narco, or USI, though. That's the vast majority of my machines. I'm really, really looking forward to, I'm going to be purchasing a LE vending machine from the same company that sponsored my Cremo Espresso vending. This company sponsored my coffee vending machine. And they have some combo machines on their website. If you guys are interested in looking at them, it's in the description below. And I am wicked excited to look at these. They come on wheels, which is like wicked cool. I'm kind of, but it's LE Vending is the name of the vending machines. So I'm kind of excited about that. Like that it had card reading technology. Oh, that's another thing that I want to bring up. I ordered my very first Niax reader yesterday, and I'm so excited to see how it works, because I got the VPOS Touch, and it's a touchscreen Niax reader. It's going to be pretty cool. Becky Marie, Northwest Houston, Texas, in the house. I see a couple people from Texas, which is super cool to see. I'm really, really glad that we have people in we've got such a diverse community here. It makes me really happy to see it. It's awesome. Michael Knott says Reyes is in Cali, isn't he? Yep, Reyes is from Cali. Reyes, I think he's from Mexico, but he lives in Cali. Isaac's Life. I have to go home. My phone is dying. Well, hey, man, thank you so much for tuning in, bud. I really do appreciate you hanging out for as long as you did. You've literally been here for the entire stream. It's been pretty great. Tattooed Bert, I haven't seen you in a while. How are you? How goes it, my brother from another mother? So Tattooed Bert has been commenting on my live streams for a very long time. It's actually been a little while since I've seen you. I'm glad to have you back in. That's super awesome. Have to go home. My phone is dying. By the way, I'm still on the lookout for a good used soda machine near me to buy. Yeah. Have you purchased anything since the last time we spoke, Tattooed Bert? Just out of curiosity. A thing about San Francisco Bay, there's a very high low income, huge homeless population, and a ton of healthy, conscious, rich people. I think it makes it very unique and dynamic. I agree 100%. And people get put into the low income category because they make poor decisions with their money. People get into homeless situations because they make really, really poor decisions with their money. So this is a really horrible thing to say, but when people make poor decisions with their money, there's usually benefit on the other side. So having a vending company in that area is probably a really good thing to do. For you anyway. Road says, can you stream till 6:30? All right, we'll call it at 6:30. We're going to stay streaming till 6:30. Northwest Vending says, Washington. Samuel says, is anybody from Slovakia? Samuel, are you from Slovakia? Dude, that's awesome. That's super cool if that's where you're from. I absolutely love the fact that you have other countries that come into this chat. Tattooed Bert says, been a little sick lately. Dude, I just got over the worst cold. It was driving me absolutely nuts. Now, guys, in the stream today, the stream's about asking a whole bunch of questions, asking questions about the vending industry. So try to keep the comments rolling. I think we've officially, we're starting to get a few more comments in here, but I really want to try to keep the engagement going and as many comments as we can today. And this is literally just interaction, so everything that I say today is going to be in response to comments that have come in. So if you drop a comment asking a question, definitely, if you could drop one, that would be great. Or just tell us where you're at in the vending industry if you haven't already. We have a lot of people that have already told us where they're at. I definitely want to hear it. Tattooed Bert says, not yet. Everyone's asking really high prices down here right now, and all of the ones I've looked at have had pretty major problems with the machines. So, Tattooed Bert, I want to ask, how much are people asking for used vending machines where you're at? Just out of curiosity, because the company that I partnered with, Crema Expressa Vending, they actually offer brand new machines for a fairly reasonable price. I saw a 4-wide machine on there for $2,200, and when you mention my name, you get 10% discount. When you enter the coupon Farnsworth Vending, you get a 10% discount, and that's a $2,200 machine is brand new. 4-wide is actually really, really good. I can't remember if it's a combo machine or not, but I'm pretty excited. We might actually go check out their website real quick. Salt River, Arizona in the house. Yes, Arizona. I love seeing where you guys are from. I don't know why I like it so much, but I absolutely love seeing where you guys are from. Right, where are we going from here? We got Tattooed Bird. I have strep throat. It sucks. Rhodes, I'm so sorry you got strep throat. That's the worst. When I get strep throat, I almost die because I never had my tonsils removed as a kid, so now my tonsils get really big, and it's I really need to just bite the bullet and have them removed. But Side Hustle says, "Hey guys, Side Hustle, what is up? How are you doing?" Michael Knott says, "I'm in Tucson, Phoenix area." That's awesome. That's Arizona, right? I could be wrong. I think it's Arizona. I hope it's Arizona because I'm going to feel real dumb if it's not. Tim, yep, California, Central Valley, 2 hours north of Reyes. Booyah. Heck yeah, man. That's awesome. I still have never been to California. I'd love to go, and I probably will definitely go in the in the future. I'll absolutely go to California, but I have never been yet. Samuel says, which is better, a soda or a snack machine? Oh my gosh, this is such an awesome question. This is such a great question. If I could do just soda machines, I would 100% do it all the time. The reason behind that is because cans have super long expiration dates, and you can load those machines up and walk away from them for as long as you want if you have a credit card reader on them, because it'll tell you when to go fill it up. Now, here's the thing. Almost everybody that wants a soda machine wants a snack machine too. And snack machines are a little bit harder. Snack machines have expiration dates that are quick, so you got to sell everything fast. And everybody wants them, but no one ever buys anything from them. So I make the bulk of my money with my soda machines. I definitely, hands down, all day long would say that a soda machine is better than a snack machine. And the reason behind this is capacity and the fact that the capacity and how long the product lasts, the shelf life of the product. So where do we go from here? Tattooed Bert responded to me and he said, right now they're asking around 1,200, but they have no refrigerator system. Tattooed Bert, you'd be better off. You'd be better off just buying new. We're gonna take a second. We're gonna take a second, and I'm gonna go to Creamer Express Vending's website, and I'm gonna show you the price on brand new vending machines from these guys because they're my sponsor. I want to put that out there. They're my sponsor, so you get a discount of 10% if you put Farnsworth Vending into the coupon code. There we go. So we're going to scene. More than what you're dealing with right now. So that is probably a solid thing for you. You can't hear? No audio? Why is the sound going? It says sound's going out. What? You guys still can't hear? Is there still no audio? Oh no. Can you hear me? Oh, I know why you couldn't hear me. I know exactly why you couldn't hear me. Hold on 1 second. I'm gonna fix this problem. We'll go over it again, but I'm gonna fix this problem. I know what the issue is. There we go. Okay, can you hear me now? Can you hear me now? If we go back at this, so this is the website. This is the website with my sponsor, and this is the machine that I'm talking about in general. This is a small vending machine. This is an LE vending machine, and it comes with a bill acceptor, coin acceptor. I am not sure if it's credit card capable or not. I'd have to ask them. But you can get 5 wides, and you can get these big, massive machines, and they're all pretty reasonably priced for brand new machines with a 1-year warranty. I was really, really shocked that they had 1-year warranties. I'm sorry that you guys couldn't hear me the first time around showing this. I kind of wanted to be brief on that anyways. But let's get back to... Okay. When you went on OBS Studios, we can't hear. Did it fix? Did I fix the issue? Did I fix the audio problem? Audio's back. It left when you changed screens. It went off when you went to the web page. It's back now. It's all good. Yep. Okay, cool. Awesome. So let's catch up to where we're at. So we got 7 more minutes, guys. Just as a heads up, we're going to be I'm going to try to catch up with these as quickly as I possibly can. Carry quarters. Okay, right now. Okay. Becky Marie says, what do you carry your quarters in during collections? Are they heavy? I have a tin can with a lid. I'll show you I'll show you exactly what I carry them in. Hold on 1 second. These guys right here, I carry them in these. You'd be surprised at how many quarters you can fit in them. I think I've gotten a couple $100 in one of those once. But I can't remember if I do or not, but I think I have a link in my description if you want to buy some from Amazon. And from Cocoa, Florida here. Cocoa, Florida. My nose itches so bad. Mike Tucker, what's good? I prefer soda machines. Yeah, I agree. Soda machines are way better. Side Hustle says, I need some tips on locating. What you got? All right, man. I do this every once in a while. We'll do it again. I'm going to throw a pitch out there. Hey, my name is Jamie Farnsworth. I just started a local vending company right in the area. I noticed that you have some vending machines here already. I just wanted to check with you and make sure that you're happy with your vending service. It's making sure that everyone that works under you is enjoying the service that they have. If not, maybe I could put some machines in here and show you that I may have a better service to offer you. When would you like to talk about this or something like that? That's just like right off the top of my head, but you can go in anywhere and offer service. Often it's a lot less scary than people think. The worst thing that's going to happen is they say no, then you move on. And statistically speaking, you're only going to get so many no's before you get a yes. You got to remember that it's just a numbers game. You only get so many no's before you get a yes. Mike Tucker, Houston here. That's a lot of Texas. We have a lot of Texas here today. Rhodes, my advice is some tea with a little honey and aspirin for, yeah, I agree. Or antibiotics. Those work too. Michael Knott. Yes, that's Arizona. I was going to feel so dumb if it wasn't Arizona. Unique View. I like your channel. New sub. That's awesome, man. I'm super stoked that you get enough value out of my channel to subscribe to it. I really appreciate that. Michael Knott, you have business. That's you guys. Mike Tucker, I agree 1,000%. I'm looking to make a video on locating machines. So you have any thoughts on what businesses I should try? Warehouses, you want large count employees. Warehouses, Walmarts, any sort of store. Like these are places that I'm going to start targeting. Any sort of clothing stores, retail stores, like any sort of retail store. That's something that I'm going to start getting into quite a bit. Oh man, is it going to go nuts? Nope, we're good. Okay, so Tattooed Bert says, okay, cool. Side hustle locating. Mike Tucker. Oh damn, didn't know you got sponsored. That's badass. So I'm actually, I'm not sure if you'd call it sponsored or affiliated. So I'm sponsored, affiliated with a couple of companies now. Amazon, everyone on YouTube is affiliated with Amazon. So I'm affiliated with them. I'm affiliated with Vensoft. I actually picked Vensoft because I love their product. So it's really easy to promote a product that you love. And then Crema Espresso Vending is a sponsor of mine. They sent me that machine for free, and I'm really looking forward to doing the first collection on that coffee machine because I love the way that it works. I was skeptical at first, but I have to say that I'm really, really loving the machine. It's a really solid machine, and it's easy to control. It's really easy to work with. Road says, I'll do that, Tattoo Bird. Can't hear you. This is when we started having issues. Probably changed with the scene. Sound's gone. No audio. I can't hear. Didn't hear a single word. LOL. You're back with audio. Now I can hear you. LOL. Read back all these comments so fast. Now I can hear audio's back. Left one. Yes. It went off when you went to the web page, but it's back now. It's all good. Yes, sounds good. There you go. Cool. It sounds like the audio got fixed. I'm on it. Yes, I can hear you now. When you went on OBS screens, thumbs up, y'all. So, have to place my Dixie Narco on Monday, dude. Pumped for you, Dixie Narco. 501E? Question mark. This is to Tim. Tim, is it a 501E or what kind of Dixie Narco is it? Where can I buy one of those 4-wheel dollies you move machines with? So I rented the dolly that I used. I have not been able to find one like that anywhere else, and it was like my favorite. But I actually I recommend getting a narrow pallet jack. It's a lot easier to move stuff around with. Tattooed Bert. Now do they have just soda machines on there? I don't think they do. I think it's just combo machines, and combo machines are kind of getting into the combo machines because the snack machines just don't perform very well, where combo machines are a lot easier to control. They have gigantic combo machines, which is even better. Yes, it's fixed. John Hancock, yes, it's fixed. Tattooed Bert says, thank you for the info, brother. You on point. Is it worth $1,000? Is it worth a $1,000? It's RS80 vending machine with USA Technology car credit readers combo. Is this worth a $1,000 bill? It's RS 800 vending machine. So I think RS is a the credit card reader is a rough credit. USA Technologies is horrible. I think RS is a Sega machine. If the credit card reader's working, the whole machine's working, it's on location. I want to emphasize that it's on location. If it is on location, yeah, I'd say it's worth $1,000 if it's bringing in enough money. You think Royal vending machines are good buys? Yes, I love Royal vending machines, particularly the 660s. Absolutely love those. Any of you Texas guys have bulk machines for sale? In Italy, I saw a lot of coffee vending machines. Yeah, coffee vending machine is going to be pretty good. John Hancock, will your card reader sync up with Vensoft? I am so excited to find out about this because there's a column in Vensoft for your credit card readers, and I think they will. I'm going to do a video on this after I get it all set up. I don't think it's going to get a whole lot of views, but I'm definitely going to get it set up and then do a video on it and talk about it. I'm very excited to see how it works. Should I go into a Coke bottling plant and ask if they would like a Pepsi machine there. No, absolutely not. That's a good way to never build a relationship with a bottling company. See you. I gotta go. Road. See you later. All right, guys. It is 6:32. I said I'd stay on till 6:30. We are gonna call it a night here. Thank you, everyone, so much for tuning in. I really do appreciate it. It's been awesome having you guys here. The explosion in subscribers that I've had lately is outstanding, and I can't thank anyone but you guys. You guys are really, really amazing. So you guys have a wonderful day. If you have any more questions, feel free to hit me up on Facebook. My name's Jamie Farnsworth. I'm wearing this goofy hat and some merch that I tried to pitch and it never worked. But yes, all 10 working RS location. Yeah, that's a good buy. Northwest Vending. It's a good buy. I'd buy it. But anyways, guys, do me a huge favor. Remember to love life, live your dreams, and as always, be Farnsworthy. Peace.